Good evening, guys. Happy Monday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, I'm getting ready to go to bed actually right now. However, although I do have some interesting, good sort of news, I have a lot of different stuff to share with you guys for today. One is that I got new blinds for my new room. Although I think the blinds, I think I shared with you guys, the blinds that are in here are the same size as the other windows. I think almost all the downstairs windows are all the same size, except for like where we put in the new garden window and like the picture window. But I think that, and maybe the front windows weren't, but I think all of the back bedroom windows were all the same size. So like, again, the ones that are in here will fit in my new room, and there's still two windows in there just like there is in here. It's just they're on opposite walls. So I don't want to hang my curtains there, and I don't really want to get a new rod, and I also don't know if I want long curtains like these are, because the windows don't go all the way down to the ground. They only go up to like around here. Like I think this is where the windowsill is. So like they're not even that low. So it's like a ton of wasted like curtain there really. And so, but like I don't like it because, especially too, like with my desk here, I have to have my desk further out from the wall because I can't hang my curtains if it's like pushed all the way up against the wall. So I do have to have him, like I said, like, you know, pulled out. So it's not that big of a deal because like even with the chair rail that's around, like you guys see the chair rail here, you can't push it all the way up against the wall really anyway on the other side that has the hutch. But yeah, like I said, it's just I don't know that I want the curtains in my new room anyway. I'm not sure. But I'm thinking I'm going to keep them and use them over the closet door that's in there, because I think that like if it's nice and organized, I might actually not mind having the curtains open and just making the room feel a little bit bigger even still, but being able to close them if I want to. So I'm thinking of probably doing that instead, just because too, I don't really like the doors in there. And the other weird thing is that the door that is in the other room, the room that Jack's currently in, which is going to be the sunroom kind of, that one that has a closet. This room doesn't have a closet, but when Jack moves in here, he's gonna get that closet and put all of his stuff in there. And again, then when I'm in the you know, main bedroom, that one has a closet already in it. So it's not like it's gonna be weird, like Jack will have a closet, I'll have a closet and everything like that. Like when Jack was upstairs, he had enough space to store his clothes, but like downstairs, the room's smaller, he's not gonna have quite as much space, and then he'll have a downstairs closet again too, even though it's not in the same room as his bedroom. But since that's gonna be the sunroom, it's not like anybody's sleeping in there, and you don't need it to be a functional closet for anything else, you know, for like clothes and stuff like that for anybody, because it's not a bedroom. But in here there is a bedroom, and like I said, it won't have a closet. But the other one, the doors are also weird too, because like I like the other ones, it has like a little like they're like slider doors, right? Like one door and then the other one's like behind it, but like they slide and then they can slide over each other. But where the handles are, like it has to be on one side or the other. If not, if you have them like opposite, then you can't get to the handles. So but because they can slide over themselves, there's a little like, I don't know, like little piece of hardware, whatever, like that's on the back side of the door that prevents it from being slid all the way like to one side all the way over. And that way too, then you can move the doors like both ways, like with one hand too, without having to like move one door and then move the other door over. You can move them both like at the same time, because there's this like little piece that's behind it that like stops the back door from like not going or not moving, and it moves it with it. I don't know if that makes sense, but you know, I'm not even sure exactly 100% how it works. It just does work. And so, but the other room doesn't have that on the doors, and I don't know, again too, I could probably find it at a hardware store and just get it and stuff like that, but I don't know, I don't really like the look of the doors either. So again, I think I'm just going to replace it with the curtains. So that's a plan, but I got the blinds for the new room, and we haven't put them up yet though, or even tested, make sure that they will fit properly. But we did measure like twice before we left as well. And it's not about the length, because obviously these windows are really short. It's more about the you know, like length, or not, it's not about the height, I guess, really. It's about the length of the window. So we did measure that, double checked on that, and again, they should fit, but we haven't gotten them like put in the room even to double check that they will fit yet. So anyways, there's that, and we should be able to get that, and once that's up, then I can move my stuff, start moving into that room. Even though we're not finished with that room yet, it is painted, but the ceiling stuff is not done in there, the floor stuff's not done in there, there's still the hole in the ceiling that we cut to do the lighting in there and stuff like that, plus there is no lighting in there. So there's, again, I'm gonna have to use like probably lamps and things like that because there won't be an overhead light. Anyways, long story short, the room is somewhat ready, but not 100% ready to move into. But in order to paint this room so that we can get my cousin that is gonna, his company to come out, do the floors and the ceiling, we need to finish painting this room that will be Jack's room. We have to move my stuff out, and there's really not a great place to move my stuff other than into the spare room that is going to not have anything. So then when he actually comes and they do the floors and the ceiling and stuff like that, I might have to go in the living room for a few days, but at least, you know, like it could be a few weeks that we're waiting for him, and I'm not going to sleep in the living room for several weeks. So we have the blinds so that at least too I can sleep in there, because like I won't be able to sleep if there's too much light coming in. So anyways, that is we're kind of ready for that. I don't know exactly when we're planning on doing that, moving all the stuff, and we still have to pack up a lot more of my room too, but I guess we're kind of getting there slowly. But anyways, the other thing I was going to share with you guys too is that, so this last Friday, it was probably the coolest Friday that we had for a football game, but it wasn't that bad. This coming Friday is supposed to still be 80 degrees, and we only have 2 games left after that, and it'll still be 80 degrees. Like this week, it was like 80 degrees like during the day, but at night it dropped down to like being like 50 something. And again too, with my nice like that fleece jackety kind of thing, I was not cold at all. It was a little breezy, not as bad as the week before that when the camera tipped over, but it was a little breezy, not too bad, but it was like a little cool. But again, I wasn't cold like at all. Like it was actually comfortable, which was kind of nice. Like it wasn't really hot, but like I wasn't freezing cold either. Again, really nice like weather, I guess, for like fall. It was really nice fall weather, let's just say that. It wasn't like freezing cold. But then again, this coming Friday is supposed to be 80 degrees, and like also like during like I think in the evening it's supposed to be that. Like I think it got cold because Friday got cold, and then like it was cold like the next day, so like it just dropped the temperature overnight. So yeah, we're supposed to have another really hot game on Friday, and then the last 2 games, which will be homecoming, and then the last game is senior night. So those are the last 2 games, and we'll have the last 2 at home, but this week will be away. And that again too might look like it's going to be the last of the really hot weather, and then we'll probably get into much cooler, more fall weather for those last 2 games, I'm thinking, but I still don't know the temperature for sure. It just looks like next week's after that it's going to be cooler. So anyways, like I said though, I'm getting ready to take a shower and get to bed, but I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.